Yeah. So can you maybe talk to me a bit about, well, why is it like? Did you ever look at like Counter Strike when you were at the Danish lands? Because like Counter Strike is just like almost the only game that's played in Denmark. So were you ever thinking of like maybe why League wasn't as big as it is in Denmark, or maybe like did you hope something like something could skew in League's way to make it more popular in Denmark?
I think we had a good time where we had a lot of Danes, Bjergsen when he
Yeah.
first started out, and we had all the Danes really just flourishing through the entire Danish splice roster as well. But I think the main problem with League is just that it's a really complicated game. You can't really easily get into it, but in the era where Astralis just completely dominated the CS scene, anyone could watch CS. It's a really easy spectator sport. You can watch it with your mom, and the concept is very simple. Kill all the enemy teams, defuse the bomb, or keep the bomb, like, for not being planted. So the general concept of Counter-Strike, of course, they get more complicated if you're really nerdy about it. But for an average viewer, it's really easy to follow. In League, we almost have 200 champions, right? There is no way if you just sit down, you're going to know what's happening in front of you. So I think it's the barrier to entry. It's just really difficult for League. And people don't want to just, sit around and try and learn about a game they don't really love from the get-go. But whereas CS, you don't even have to play the game to understand it. I think it's just way easier to follow. And I think because we've been as good in Counter-Strike as we have been, not only Denmark, but in Scandinavia, Sweden, Ninjas in Pajamas back in the day, Fnatic as well. I just think it was like very natural for these countries to become a CS country instead, first-person shooter country. And sometimes I do think, damn, I really wish I was a CS caster instead. Because you take a look at the other Danish CS casters, right? I'm international, they're local, but we're probably making the same amount of money. Like we're probably living for the same. If they're not, they might even be making more than me, right? And they can do it from home in Denmark on national TV. That's so cool. And I really wish like I had those same opportunities. Unfortunately, League is just not that big at home.
No, no, but again, like, but you can instead cast in front of a big international audience, and
Yeah, I
like,
guess that is true.
yeah, yeah, and there's more viewers in League than there is in CS, especially on a weekly level.